Hello everybody, Batman's Cool here, and today we're going to be doing a review on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ninja Elite Series Leo in Disguise by Playmates Toys, inspired by the 1990 movie. And I did just recently do a review on the Mikey figure in Disguise, and so you can check that out if you would like. But I'm not going to go that much over the packaging because the packaging is the exact same. And by that I mean there's the only thing different on it is, as you can see right here, they're the exact same. Just the only thing difference is the names, but even the sides are the same. So it's the same packaging as the Mikeys, so you can go check that out for the box. But let's get into the actual figure. Alrighty, so here is the figure, and actually before we get into the figure, we're going to actually take a look at the accessories. So let's do that first. Alrighty, so for accessories we got these two swords, and it does come with a sheath, and the swords are removable. And they're one solid plastic, just like Mikey's nunchucks. I mean, there's not that much paint, and I'll get into that later. But it's nicely detailed. The sculpt's nice. Really do like it. But like I said, it's good. The sculpt's good, but the paint is to be desired. But they both are removable, so you have that in the sheath. And then he also comes with a hat. And the hat is flocked, I believe. It's really cool. There's the grooves so it can sit on his head properly. And it's pretty durable. I mean, it's not going to break on you. At least so far. But that's pretty much it for accessories. So let's get on to the figure now. Alrighty, so for the figure, he comes here in his disguise, of course. And the hat is removable, like I showed you that it is an accessory. So you got that. But the jacket is really nice, I must say. On these in disguise figures, the jacket is very nice, very good quality. It looks a little puffy, but very nice. Let me turn that around, and let's get the light on this. All right, very nice. It's this very pale sand color, I would say, like this beige weird color. I don't really know this color that much, or at least I forgot its name. But it's a very nice color. It's a light color. And he does have buttons, which is really cool. And he does have a belt, a little belt buckle. And what's cool about this is it is removable. So all you have to do is just slide this out like that. And it is held in by Velcro right here. And all you have to do is just undo it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So let's switch to this with the jacket off. Alrighty, so here's the figure on its own without the jacket and everything and the hat. And it is using the same body, but it is a good body. And I'll get into that in a second, but I first want to show you guys that all you have to do to get the sheath on the back is there's a little hole right there, and you just pop it right in. And it is rotational, so you can have it positioned how you want. And now for his hand, I did not show this in the other video, but he does hold his weapon very well. Let's see if we can get that on camera. You just have to adjust the fingers, and it won't fall out, so that's really good. He holds it pretty nicely. And it does go in the sheath, of course, but for pretty much for the body, the only difference is the head. It is a new head sculpt, at least new to this figure that I have. But like I said about in my other review, the colors are very basic. I mean, it's basic colors, basic type of I would say plain paint. I mean, it's good paint. You can tell it's very nice. But Let's see. Is this backwards? Hold up. Let's see that. Is it? I don't know. This is odd. There we go. All right. So it was just weird. But the body, like I said, is the same. Same exact joint system. I'll show you off the articulation in a second, but pretty much, like I said, the paint's very basic. It's all like just each plastic is one color, so the browns are all one solid color. Everything brown on them is just the same color. So the knee pads, arm pads, the shell, the sheath, and the strap, those are all the same color. He does have a light honey brown, I believe, type of color for his torso. He of course has the blue bandana, but that's one color. He does have his teeth painted, and they're painted pretty good, and so are his eyes. And the skin tone is this green, this darkish green, but it's nice. I mean, all in all, it works. And if you saw my other review, which this video is going to come back to my other review, you'll know that there's a lot of similarities. But for articulation, his head's on a ball joint. He can look up that much, and you don't have to worry about the bandana. It is pretty rubbery and soft, so that's good. But it can go up that much, down that much. It's full 360, but I do not want to move it because it is very stiff. It won't break or anything, but I just do not feel like wearing it out right now. The arms are on a hinge joint. You can go up, down, and in, out, of course. He got a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, wrist hinge. Now, there it is. Wrist hinge. And individual finger articulation. So, that's cool. For the torso, he does have a rotation. Let's see if we can get that. Not the best, but it's there. Can barely move because of the strap actually on this one. But for his legs, he does have a hip joint, which is a ball joint, I believe, up there. He has some, let's see if we can get a thigh swivel. Very stiff, though. Double jointed knees. Ankle, but no ankle rocker or pivot. So it cannot go side to side, which kind of sucks to get him in poses. And I've also have this weird, it's like extra plastic right there. I mean, that kind of sucks, but it happens. And then on his nose also, I forgot to mention. It's a scrape right there. But his toes do articulate individually. So that's pretty cool. But for this figure, before I give a rating, let's actually do a size comparison. So let's do that. Whoops. So here he is next to the Last Ronin NECA figure, the unarmored version. And as you can see, they're about the same height, which is pretty cool. And honestly, this, even though this is a 6-inch figure, this can fit in with your 7-inch NECA Turtles. So there's that. But let's show a 6-inch figure next to it. Here's the 6-inch Star Wars Black Series Cobb Vanth that I modified. And they're decent scale together. I mean, I don't think that's bad at all, but I think it works pretty well. Last, but certainly not least, we got Mikey in disguise from that Ninja Elite series, the same as Leonardo. And they are the same height, roughly. Like I said, this is pretty much, I think it's, is it? Yeah, it's the same exact body. But I do like this figure. I like both of them, actually. They're both very nice figures. But the problem I have is the paint. It's very plain, but I can understand because these figures retail for $20. Normal price, retail. And you get a cloth jacket, flocked, and this great articulation. For $20, that's a steal. But they're really good. I highly recommend it. I would rate this a 9 out of 10. And pretty much, I would pick these up if you see them. They will look good in your turtle collection. The only thing I would worry about is the articulation getting loose eventually, the hinges. Because let's see. Oh, it doesn't show now, but the leg's kind of loose. Let's see if we can stand it back up. There we go. And yeah, I mean, these figures are really cool. I like them so far. I want to get Raph and Donatello, but I have not found them yet or know if they actually came out yet. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Sorry if this video is kind of choppy. Trying to pump out stuff as much as possible because I got figures coming in and everything else. So I'm trying to do reviews, but I hope you all enjoyed this video and have a great day. Bye.